which is unconstitutional. And we're talking about it here today, and we're going to have Victor Abdul and a lot of the Muslim community in here in the studio this afternoon to talk about this law. I want to say happy belated birthday to Catherine Gooch, who turned 83 on yesterday. I want to say happy birthday to you. Hope you're having a great birthday. Also, don't forget, coming up, the Ohio Valley Basketball Championship will begin on tomorrow, March 2nd through the 5th at the Municipal Auditorium. Tennessee State University will play in Game 1, and that's the Tennessee men's, at 6 p.m. tomorrow night. We'll have that broadcast right here on the Mighty 147, along with Mr. Barry Gresham. And the women's game will be at 2 p.m. on tomorrow. So the women starts at 2, and the men will start at 6. 737-9865 is the number to call. 615-737-9865. When you hear Muslims speak to one another, they say, Assalamu alaikum, which means the peace of God be with you. That's exactly what it means, the peace of God be with you. A lot of people are calling in here, well, TJ, why are you taking up for the Muslims? Because you're trying to tear them down and tell false stories and lies about them. You know, I'm about the truth. And the truth is, y'all want to take a bunch of radicals and make it out to be the whole religion, and that's not true, and it's unfair. I can say the same thing about you good hypocrites, but I don't. I don't lump all Christians in the same category as hypocrites or fake Christians like Bob, homeless Bob. Go ahead, caller, you on that.
Hey, TJ, thanks for having me on the show.
Uh-huh.
You know, I've got some friends of mine that are Mormon, and, you know, in Utah, they had to make a special law that did pertain to Mormons that they cannot practice polygamy. And I believe if they practice their religional law of polygamy, then it's punishable by law. And I believe it's the same thing here as far as the United States goes concerning Muslim religion. If you practice Sharia law, if you believe in honor killings and things of that nature, taking two wives, I believe the United States should make a law to prevent that. And if Sharia law dictates that, yes, that...
well, sir, but see, you got to Sharia law does not say about honor killings. That's not in Sharia law. See, that's what I'm talking about, the misunderstanding, misinformation that you're putting out. Honor killings is not in Sharia law. Honor killings is a tradition in some countries that's been handed down by generation from generation. It has nothing to do with Sharia law. But see, that's the misinformation that you're giving out.
Can you read that law? Can you read the bylaws there on the air? Can you just, give us that information?
Well, sir, I have them, but I don't have them in front of me. But I tell you what, I got the Muslims coming in this afternoon, and I'm going to let a professional person who studies the Sharia law and has a better understanding, the historians from the Islamic community, I'm going to have them explain it to you. I think they can do a better job than me since it's something that they know more about than you and I both put together.
Okay, well, I would really welcome that.
Well, they've already done it on my show months ago, but we'll do it again because it seems like some of you have what I call lax amnesia. You can't remember anything that you hear. But we'll deal with it. Have a good day. Go ahead, caller, you on there.
Good afternoon, Reverend Graham.
Good afternoon.
This is for that idiot that called in, several who called that and wanted to argue with you about the definition of law. Any command, directive, or proclamation which you do not have any discretion as to whether you will follow is law. And you were absolutely correct. The Ten Commandments is Christian law. That it is, because you have no discretion as to whether you will follow it. And that idiot trying to say that there's something evil about the Sharia law, he just doesn't understand what law means. If your parents give you a directive, tell you to do something, and you don't have any discretion as to whether you will follow, that is law. So there is no difference between Sharia law and Christian law, which is the Ten Commandments, as you told him.
All righty.
Yay.
Thank you. Go ahead, caller, you on there.
TJ.
Yes.
You have to break it down to them. I tell you, real simple. It's just like the Catholics pray to Mary. Well, they say the only way you can get to heaven is to pray to God, the Christians say. So evidently, Catholics say Christians because they're going through Mary. And then they say you have to pay the priest to pay your way out of purgatory. Those are laws and rules and regulations
Wow. All righty.
You think they know, but they don't know nothing.
Okay.
And break it down to them, teacher.
All righty.
Just keep on.
I will do it.
You'll finally get it through their head after a year or two. But don't expect to get it through their head right away.
Oh, okay.
Because each religion has their own creeds and laws. Even in the Christian religion, the Baptists don't do what the Presbyterians, they don't do what the Catholics do. They don't, none of those religions, that's the reason I can't be bothered with none of them. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Good afternoon, caller, you on there?
Assalamu alaikum, my brother.
Legum assalam.
Now, they're talking about Sharia law and honor killings. Now, here recently we had a woman who killed her kids because they were mouthing off. What's the difference? They're kind of blowing smoke right there. Now, how is passing a law on Sharia law going to keep people from killing? Can't do that here in America. How are we going to stop other people from doing it?
I hear you.
We need to get their facts straight.
There you go.
Assalamu alaikum.
Legum assalam. Go ahead, caller, you on there?
TJ,
Yeah.
these people are calling you about these laws. That they don't really know about. They silly. And the thing about it is the guy called in talking about, well, if they beat their women and this and that, they should put past a law. You can't do that in the United States regardless of what religion or background you come from. If you kill somebody, you're going to pay consequences. That's just that. It's not even got nothing about to have anything to do with religion, nobody, what kind of laws you follow. As long as you are not, you're going to follow the laws of the United States of America, and you kill someone or you stone someone, you're going to jail. You're going to have a trial by jury, and you're going to jail. That's as simple as that. There's nothing different. Nothing different.
Well, listen to this. These guys got in here surreal. Surreal is a particular, includes a war doctrine known as jihad. They got surreal and jihad together, which is...
Can I say one thing? I was brought up in the Nation of Islam. The first time I ever heard of Sharia law was this year. I'm serious. And I'm a born American citizen, period. Born here. I was raised in the Islamic community. And the first time I ever heard about Sharia law, seriously, was last year. This year coming through. Because people brought it up. It's a scare tactic. Nobody here in the Nation of Islam ever practiced Sharia law. I've never heard of it, period. And I put that on everything that I know.
Well, it's real law. It's just the practice of morality. It's a guideline, just like the Ten Commandments. That's all it is.
Right. I mean, it's not. And it's mostly based on what region or what country you're from in the first place.
Exactly.
It's a lot of different. Like the lady called in, said Catholics. They worship Mary, but they're Christians.
Right. Exactly.
There's different branches, different backgrounds, different regions, different cultures.
There you go.
No, and that's it.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Go ahead, caller, you on there. Good afternoon, caller, you on there.
Yeah, I might be a little confused, TJ. Lady called in earlier, and she was talking about people ignorance and not understanding things. But she said, if I understood it correctly, that Catholics pray to Mary and either pay or pray. I think she said pray to the priest.
Oh, then no, she said they pay the priest to get out of purgatory.
Okay, well, she is really she got the Catholic denomination a little twisted. So when she talks about ignorance, it's like a couple of dollars understanding because she really doesn't understand either.
Well, what she was trying to do, she was trying to show you how that even the same thing is done in the Catholic community, as long as the Muslim community.
Okay,
that's what she was showing.
I have no problem with that.
That's what she was trying to show you.
She looked at a fact.
No, it wasn't what she was trying to say. The fact she was trying to show you how that some people, this is what they say about the Catholics.
Okay, let's just say that she used a bad analogy.
No, she didn't. She did exactly right. Same thing that they doing to the Muslims. That's what they done with the Catholics. Because before John F. Kennedy, before John F. Kennedy, they didn't want a Catholic to be president. Now he hung up on that. See, they don't want to hear the truth. Go ahead, caller, you on that.
That big mama, she don't know what that.
Go ahead, caller, you on that.
Oh, Virgin Mary, a whore.
Go ahead, caller, you on that.
DJ, that's 100% wrong.
Go ahead, caller, you on that.
I find it hard to believe that you're fucking stupid this week.
Go ahead, caller, you on there.